Hey, what do you do, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great day. So today's video is going to be heavily focused on the containers. I know in the last video I said that I was going to be showing you guys these, and then I did not. So hope you guys can forgive me. So to start off with, I've done a bunch of conduit work in here, and I actually need to make like a little wire cart dolly for the spools of wire. And instead of going to Home Depot and spending 40 bucks, I'm going to cheap out and build my own because, you know, these are $36, 47 cents with tax. And so that's how we're going to start off our video. I'm going to take some scrap. I'm looking at this piece right here. I don't know, might find some other stuff in there and make my own little dolly to put the wire on. But there might be some other stuff that makes its way in this video. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let's go ahead and jump on into it and let's roll.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. They won't shoot me down soon.
Floor yet. Been having to actually work lately.
They sing on a sleepless night. Trying to catch me howling at.
All right, so we got our first piece cut. I'm thinking we're just gonna do one simple bend. So I'm gonna go drag the old Harbor Freight pipe bender out here and we'll see how it does. It's either gonna taco it or it might put a nice bend in it. We'll see. I've never actually used the thing. So Mike's over here getting everything greasy. Come on, Mike.
Everything greasy.
Taking bets. What do you guys think? Nice clean bend or garbage? What do you think, Mike?
I think it will be clean.
I'm gonna say garbage.
You don't trust it?
I've heard bad things about this. That's why I've never bent pipe with it. I need it.
Do you want to try to heat it up first?
Nope.
Okay.
Official Harbor Freight rod. Hey, bud. Look how nice this fits. Like a glove.
Ooh.
Perfect.
Like it's meant to be.
Yeah, something like that. It's looking pretty flat. What do you think? Should we space these out a little bit, maybe?
Yes, we should.
Okay. Take two. Made some minor adjustments, move these rollers out a little bit. Oh, she's getting mighty flat up here. How tight do you think this can go?
It is getting flatter.
Dude, it's like a pancake up there. It doesn't matter, as long as it works.
I'm surprised it doesn't have a second level.
Look how tall this cylinder is, though.
Yeah, but if you put that all the way out here, how do you expect to? It's starting to go in.
Eh, whatever. Oh, I'm running out of hydraulic juice. I think that's as far as it goes.
But I honestly think that's probably enough of a bend.
Not even close.
What are you talking about?
I think we need to do this in stages. Gotta move those pins down again.
All the way?
Let's go to 2.
Where it was before?
Yeah. Love you.
It's getting real flat.
Oh,
right
that's
there.
real close.
You can see it on camera.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Why not?
Let's go back just one.
Oh, wait.
Ah! Why'd you
Sorry.
grab it there?
I'm gonna have to edit that out. But that's what you do when you touch sharp metal.
Don't do that.
I think you're bent enough, honestly. Because the ones I've used at work, because I do this for a living, they aren't that bent.
Well, mine's special.
Ed,
So. You don't even know my design.
you're gonna do just like that one. You're gonna put two bars off the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's starting to sting now.
I got a first aid kit. Oh, look at that. This is beautiful.
It just stings. That's a gnarly A-frame you got there.
I'm actually more just curious on like
What it'll do.
So I'm like
Trash.
even though I think
That's perfect.
yeah, she's tacoed pretty hard. She's got some good creases right here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think we're done.
Oh, the roller bent it too.
See, look. I know what I'm doing. Look at that angle. That's perfect.
Almost. That side's a little.
Okay. So I needed to go more.
You're not gonna look at that. You're not gonna get that off too easily.
Interesting.
Oh, there it goes.
Dang, Gina.
It's going.
I think it's on
Hit
there.
this side now.
I'm kind of nervous hitting it that high. I'm gonna bring this down a little bit. Holy crap.
It was moving. I saw it rolling. It's
I
going.
think I need to hammer it with some more oomph.
I thought I saw one laying around here somewhere.
Yeah! Whew.
Let's see the bottom of that.
Perfect. It's like factory.
It looks good. Just like you buy at the electric store.
So here's what I'm thinking. Or should I just do like that?
What was the first one again? I missed it.
Like to really connect it so it doesn't like open up? Or do you think
It's not going to open up. I promise. I think you do need
I need
a
feet.
foot on both sides. It may have been
Looks like someone else
fixed
is
a time or two,
used
but
this like, oh, twice. This is high quality stuff. We're going for professional here.
so how'd you figure out that that was the perfect size for?
It's not. It just it
Close
works.
enough.
Okay, safety splint. No, I'm kind of thinking 20 even.
Okay.
Oh, let's get technical here.
Oh, jeez.
So if we went 7, well, this is what?
So if we went,
1.75 inches. So we'll just say 2 inches.
let's go 18 inches.
So if we went 6, if we went 12 inches, let's do 14.
Okay, 16.
Okay, 16. Or if we went 18, we could put 2 rolls on it.
No, because it'd be off balance on one side. Still, those rolls aren't light. You know that, right?
I know, I just picked one up.
But I just saw those big guns. I don't know if you felt it or not.
I'm not working out, Mike. I've been having to actually work lately.
Woohoo!
I just feel like that looks goofy.
Looks
Like
a
it's
little,
not big enough.
looks weak for this massive arch you got.
Yeah, we need 2 feet.
Okay,
I just ruined a piece.
you got
We got it.
plenty. You'll just weld over that hole.
Oh, herpes. Is there any more of this stuff?
2 on the end.
We'll put it on the downside for a drain. Oh, but there's one on.
You're gonna weld over the hole, so you need this to drain.
We'll just make this the center point.
That's what I said.
We'll cover those.
That's what I said. You'll weld over the holes.
Okay.
Just because I don't explain myself good enough.
Totally not welding over. You like right here. Oh well.
Well, cut more off then, because you have all the way to here. You're gonna trash this anyways.
I'm tired of making so many cuts. I'll just fill them in with salt.
Okay.
Or we just won't worry about it.
Okay.
So I don't feel like dragging my welder out here, so we're gonna go ahead and take it in here where I've been doing a bunch of work. We're gonna turn on the Milwaukee floodlight and have a nice little workspace right here.
It's nice
All right.
welder that works.
It is very nice. Is that perfectly square? It looks a little bit wobbly to me.
You measured it.
No, I'm talking about this.
Oh, I think it's fine.
And we're gonna go with closest count here.
Also, it doesn't help that I forgot to turn the gas on.
Oh yeah, that'll do it every time.
That's gonna be a one-time use.
Do you remember when I made the pressure relief tool for the trench floor?
Yes.
Still use it.
Or what?
I did that job up at UCSD.
Oh yeah.
See, turned out halfway decent. Not bad for having a super good clean ground. Just a smidge higher.
But aren't you gonna put two of them? Yeah, I guess.
No, we're doing one here, one here.
Okay.
I don't wanna.
I'll put on my welding helmet. Got me right in the ear ball.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's like a little high.
A little high. Ooh, rebar weld, real nice.
Jeez, the floor is slippery.
That look good?
Yes. Toward you, toward you, toward you, toward you, toward you, toward you, toward you. Right there. It's a beautiful morning. I like it. A lot.
Looking good?
Yeah, close-ish. There.
That's higher than the other one. Go right there. Don't touch it. That looks good.
Come back toward me.
Okay, I guess so. Good enough.
Yeah, toward you.
What?
Yeah, I'm looking straight down with the camera. More. Close.
Ooh, that's still hot.
Close. Yeah, right there. Perfect. Look at that. What do you think?
Bingo! Just like that, we saved 40 bucks.
It's not gonna melt the reel, is it?
Yeah, it might. Yeah, it already did a little bit.
So that's gonna ride all wonky.
We're gonna leave that out here for now. Let me go grab the other one.
Where's your other neutral?
Do
Because you go through more neutral than you do.
you see how much wire's in there? I'm not gonna go through all of this.
So, official review.
I think it's good.
Just good.
I think it's way better because we could put one on the top too.
That's what I was thinking we were doing, but
We could hold 6 wires instead of a measly 4.
8 actually.
Oh, more than that.
Yeah, because each one holds 2.
8. And then if we put like another one up here, super increased
Should we
productivity.
do like all the math equations around your head, like you're calculating all these things?
Let's go in where there's light. All right, well, I think the cable dolly, cable, wire, whatever this thing's called, tool, herramienta.
Cable carrier.
Yeah, whatever it is, turned out great. Looks super professional. I love it. So not that 40 bucks would break the bank. You know, I could go down to Home Depot and buy like the actual version of this, but it's a lot more fun to make it. And it does save me 40 bucks, and I feel a little bit more justified having that Miller welder. So it's like just taking $40 off the price tag right now. So anyways, I do have a question though. Work for me has slowed down a bunch, and I've been talking to a bunch of other people, and it seems like there's no in between right now. You're either going like full steam ahead, like this guy right here, or if you're like me, you're having to find other stuff. So now I'm just curious if that's like the trucking industry in specific, or if that's like trades across the board. So if you guys could drop it down in the comments below. I'm just genuinely curious kind of what's going on in general. But we're gonna go ahead and get back to the video. I'm super happy that this thing turned out the way it did. Doesn't look super fancy, but she works great for what we need. We may add like another set right here and another set right there down the road, but overall turned out great. What do you think, Mike?
I like it.
You like it? Would you put that on your work truck?
It's free. Why not?
Okay. You guys, Mike's trying to talk me into finishing my truck. This all started with Josh saying, help me. Now it says, finish me. I can make you lots of money on the... You ran out of dirt. U-tub. U-tub. I like it. So those are all true statements, but she is low on the priority list. Got a lot of the other more important stuff, like cows. Got a lot of cow stuff going on right now. All right, well, now that all the animals are taken care of, let's go ahead and get some work done. So you guys can see that I have the door frame here. It's not really laid out. It's just kind of in place. You guys can see that it has these tabs right here, and basically these slide into the top frame piece, hold it all together. This is kind of goofy looking. I'm not sure why this one comes up farther than that side, but it does. So anyhow, typically when you're installing one of these doors, there's going to be like a wall on the back side that you can fasten this frame to. But this is not a typical installation. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some of the angle iron, and these are just to kind of show you guys, but I'm going to weld them about 1 inch from the exterior so we have a nice surface to go ahead and weld this to this. So I'm going to go ahead and get the door frame set aside, and then the magic number that we need is going to be 81 by 38. And that's going to be the inside of the door frame, and that's going to give us like a nice overlap right here. It's going to be 1 inch on this side and 1 inch on this side, so it'll be basically right in the center of this entire door frame. So not all containers are built the same, and I don't know why some need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vents, whereas this container, you guys can see, only has 1 vent on this entire side. So the reason I put the door right here, originally I had wanted to like shift it over one and have the cut be right here, but that would kind of put us off center on the vents, and I would have had to cut into this guy just a little bit. So I opted to shift it over one. Now we don't have to mess around with any of the vents, and it's gonna look a lot cleaner like that. And we only need the 24 inches over here, and we still meet that requirement having the cut right there. All right, so I'm not going to complain much, but this door, you guys, you can see the prep work that was done on it was really subpar. So this is factory. You guys can see how straight and how clean that edge is. You come up here, this is like super not straight, super jagged. You can see all the grind marks in it. And honestly, I could deal with not straight cuts, rough edges, because you're hardly ever going to see this. Once it gets painted, you won't even see it. But here's the problem. The deadbolt that goes in here doesn't even fit. All right, so after about 20 seconds with a file, I was able to get it nice and clean, and now the deadbolt actually fits in there. So I'm not sure how well you guys are gonna see that because the lighting's awful, but there you go. It is now in there. It's recessed where it's supposed to be. So it really wasn't like a huge deal. It's just one of those things that's like slightly aggravating. It should be a super quick and easy install, but instead I had to go get a file, and now we can go ahead and get this thing installed finally. And so if you guys remember, I just did like a couple tacks around the door frame, and that's because after I installed the door and I went to latch it, I was about that far off. And so I had to pop the welds on that side. I had to shift the door up just a little bit because the gap along the top was not correct. And after I did that, everything lined up perfectly. Now the door just opens and closes beautifully. So from here, I can go ahead and figure out how much I want to weld. All right, so now the door is pretty much installed, everything's in place. I don't have any of the weather stripping up there yet. I don't have the threshold screwed into the floor yet. There's a couple reasons behind that, and that's because I still gotta do a bunch of welding, and I don't wanna ruin any of the rubber. I don't wanna get like metal slag on the aluminum, so that'll be coming back out. I'll probably take these off so they don't get boogered up. But for the most part, this door is installed. Everything works good. I'm super happy with how it turned out. And now I have to do the same thing to this container. All right, made some pretty good progress today. Got this door for the most part installed, got this door cut, got the frame welded up. It's clamped in place roughly. Still got a little bit of tweaking to do to line it up, but tomorrow morning I'll go ahead and tack that, and then we'll clear off some of the metal up there, get that tacked in place. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up for today. I'll be back at it in the morning. See you guys then. And the timeline on this video is gonna be a little bit weird. Last night, you guys know that we made this wire card dolly, and I went ahead and I got all the conduits installed, almost. I need to put one light switch right here. I'm kind of having to figure this out as I go. There's not like an exact blueprint, and as I build this, I'm making schematics. So as we go to build them in the future, we'll just have like a set layout. So we basically have 2 different circuits that are gonna go up on this wall. We got our lights up here, these will be on their own circuit. Those 2 outlets are on their own circuit, so today I'm gonna start pulling the wire. We're gonna get all the lights installed, I'll get this last switch installed. And then as far as the work that I'm doing on this container, I think I'm gonna be about done. They're gonna be painting it, they're gonna be installing the windows. I'm just doing all the hot work and the welding and the pipe bending. And then as far as what I do with this container, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I'm gonna finish that one up, and then I'm gonna take both of these back to the yard and I'll start another 2 containers. Let's go ahead and see if our fancy wire cart or dolly or hanger or whatever these things are called, let's go ahead and see if this thing works. So I'm already thinking of improvements that I can make to this thing. I'm thinking about putting like a pole up here with a ring on top so we can run all the wire through and they'll just kind of come up uniform and evenly. Not necessary, but I think it might be cool to have. So let's go ahead and get all these things unwrapped. We'll get them taped together so we can start pulling them through the conduit. So I am using solid wire, it's not the stranded stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and push this through without using a fish tape. And we're just going like a couple feet every run. So I think we'll be able to do it. So far, so good. All right, made it to the next box. I'll go ahead and feed it in that one a little bit. So far it's working pretty good. Let's see, all right. Last box. Come back over here. So this might be the hard push. There's 2 90s right there. We'll see if it makes it. I think it will. Well, meeting some resistance already. Maybe not. All right, I think I got 1 container pretty much all the way done. You guys can see we got all the outlets in. They all home run back to the panel. We got the light up here. So as far as testing purposes go, we went ahead and closed the doors. So we are ready to test the lights. You good to go? All right, look at that. Totally do some work in here. You approve?
Yeah.
All right. So I guess the only thing left to do is check the outlets. So I'll probably just plug a grinder in there. So far, so good. All right, we have tested all the outlets with the exception of this guy. So let's go ahead and hopefully, I'm gonna cross my fingers. Everything works. All right. All right, well, as far as I'm concerned, everything inside this box works. So pretty happy with how it turned out. And do you approve? Yeah, all right. Should we start working on the next box?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. All right, so making good progress, but I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the container part of this video because it's just gonna be the same song and dance on this one. It's just a mirrored image. This one we got windows on this side. This one we got windows on this side. So the outlets are gonna go along the back side of the wall. So there's really not a whole lot to show you guys. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and put this screws this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you do me a huge solid like, subscribe, share this with amigos, hit that notification button down below so you guys can continue to see whatever else we got going on, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.